Welcome guys to ToniCreates, and we are doing our waterfall journal, and this is what we're gonna make today. I know, isn't that fun? Okay, now this I made with paper, so you can see it's a little bit flippy floppy, but we are going to this is my templates journal. Let's put it out the way. So I found this paper while I was looking for one of these, which I was convinced I had, and my son a couple of months ago was cleaning out his drawers and said, "Mom, do you want a compass and whatever?" And I'm like, "No, I've got one." So, and I couldn't, and I really find it. I've looked through everything, and what happens when you look through all your supplies? You find this. Anyway, I got this in the like discount store for €3. Oh look! Oh my goodness! When last did I see one of those? Oh, and a little ruler that's got inches and centimeters. Now, I will say today, guys. So this is what I was looking for. This yoke. Anyway, we've got it. So we can maybe bring that out, and I'll show you how to use that. I was right, when you put this in, make sure, I'm just doing this in case people have forgotten. It has been 37 years since I was in school. Yeah, so actually 39 years. Make sure your points are together. Right, so I was looking for this, couldn't find one. Now, I am going to use the cover of this. It's a nice cardstock. It's not, let me feel, I think it's a tiny bit thinner than this, but that's fine. Okay, you need, so first of all, I don't know if you want to start cutting. You need 16 squares of 4.5 centimeters, which is more or less 1 3/4 inch. Okay, but there is a formula that I can show you, and this is our arm, which I cut 3 centimeters by 9 centimeters, folded it in half and glued it together. And then you just, on the one end, need to do this, guys. It's not, there's a practical reason why you round the corners. Now my thing doesn't go through, so I'm just doing it, just giving myself a, and now I can't see it. There's that one, it's up here. Yeah, so just give it a nice rounding. Okay, we will ink this now. And then you need, if you have a page that's 15 by 15, it's fine. I'm going to use this cover. Well, I could use the back. Maybe I should use the back. Let me use the back, because that's really, this one you could still use some of these. So let's use the back. I just want a sturdier thing, and this is our paper that we're using for the journal. So it was one of the scrappy bits, and I just cut it out. Okay, right, now let's go on this side. I think we might be able to see what we're doing. So the first one is, you need to do basically 11 centimeters. So you need to do 5.5. Whoops, I want to do a half and 5, and let me just make sure it is there. 5.5, 5.5. Okay, so, and then let's go. We don't want to waste. Is this great? It's got this brown edge. I don't want a brown edge. Go like that and like that, and let's just go over it. Okay, so you do your 5.5 circle, 5.5 centimeter measurement for your, so this, yeah, this to there is 5.5. Okay, make sure you can still see your middle point, and then you make 1 centimeter. So this 1 centimeter, not 1 inch. So this is the formula, guys. If you want bigger cards, okay, let's say I want 2-inch cards, okay, I do 2-inch cards and then add what my middle circle is going to be. So 2.5 inches, okay, is what my big circle will be, okay, because the inner circle has to be the width of this card here, the wheel. Okay, so now find my middle hole. Where is it? Can't find it now. Dang, I can't find the thing now. Where's the middle, Cyril? There it is. Goodness, so make sure you put them in the middle because they have to be parallel. So, and I just go around like that. Okay. Now, here comes the schleppy bit. You can just take any line and put it through the middle. Okay. Then you take this and you put the middle dot in there and make sure that's one there and that's one there. And then we go 15, 30, 45, 5, sorry. So then I've got to do 5, 10, another. So you're doing 15 degrees. 1, 2, 3. And just go 1, 2, 3. All the way around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the schleppy bit. Doing these measurements. Now I'm not sure if I was 3. Did I miss one? Just double checking your 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. So I'm just gonna, not that one. That's it. There we go. That's why you need to end on your, so it's even. So end on your 180. Okay. So let me rub that out before I make a mistake. Well, I shouldn't make a mistake. Right. Now you don't really need to do that. So you need to be going through your center point and drawing a line. Move to the next 15 and draw your line. Next 15 and draw all the way through. Next 15 all the way through. Next 15. Make sure you're staying in the middle. Okay, looking for my line. Okay. Now, there it is. Yeah, so how have you guys been? I saw this. Now, this this is not my idea. I saw this, got sucked into Facebook Reels after I went to see what Levy had posted, my friend Levy, and it was like sucked in to the cybernet. Okay, so now we need to cut out. So here we go. Cut out the big circle. Okay, then you have to cut out 7. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Okay, so we're gonna go down there and down there. Oh, we can keep that for something. And then you cut out the little circle. Okay. Cut out the little circle. So this should equal that. If you go from line to line, see, should be the same width. Now guys, to make our lives easier, we are going to get a scoreboard, and I'm going to use the scoreboard because it is in centimeters, and it's a little bit finer, I feel, than my other one. So let's go down there like that. Okay, now try and get this accurate, guys. That's why I have a black line going down this one, so I can see where I'm going. So this makes it a lot easier, and it protects your cardstock, and you can keep it going both ways. Yeah, so like I was saying, I went onto Facebook and I found this woman called Lulu, L-O-U, Lulu. I'll put her name up on the screen, Crafts. I think she's got a YouTube channel, but I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So go and find her on Facebook, guys, if you want to see the original. She doesn't speak during her video, so I had to watch it numerous times. She does do subtitling, and she gave all the measurements, so that was a great help. The only thing I'm struggling with is putting the mechanism in. I had to readjust several times, so hopefully I can talk my way through it this time and see if we can get it right first time. Right, so we've scored that quite deeply. Let's put that away. Now we fold this way. Okay, we need fold. It should go both ways anyway. So fold. Let's make sure this is fold. Just gonna go both ways. Fold. So isn't this fun? So like I said, I'm making this album for myself, and it's documenting my middle child is getting married, of my 4 children. He's the second to get married. So I decided I'm going to document the journey. And maybe one day I'll hand over the album. Who knows? I don't know. But for now, it's for myself. So, they got engaged and they're getting married in February next year. And they get married in South Africa, so I thought it'd be great. I'm gonna, because I've had this album and it's like a really special one, and its paper is special and its colors I love. So for now I'm doing it for myself. I might hand it over. I don't know. I'm being hoardy, am I not? Yes. Right. Now this is nice and loose here. Okay. Okay, and if your circle is lined up, guys, then you know your folds are going straight. See, like that. And then so just double. Okay, I'll skip to the end. Right, so that's all done. Now, are we going to ink? We're going to ink, guys. So I'm going to we're not going to see that. We don't need to ink this. I'm going to ink these like that, and it only needs to be the one side, really. I know there is the back side, and it's not like the back side is ugly. Oh, I suppose we should do the back side. I know. We'll do it quick. Okay, I'll flip to the end. Right, guys, next we need our glue. Right, first one, fold over. Okay, I'm just trying to get my hands around this. Take this and glue there, and you take your, doesn't really matter which way I do my orientation, and you put that down there, fold over. Okay, make sure you're not sticking past the fold, and glue. Next one. Oops. So I will just carry on gluing this. Be careful you don't get glue squishing out, guys, because you don't want glue sticking your thing down. So I'm doing it just shy of, kind of missing the fold, the score line. Okay, and then if you want to come and just ink these edges, should have inked that one before you come and do the next one. And go. So it's nice to have double-sided paper, just because when you're doing the flapping backwards and forwards, there's something on the other side, you know. But I mean, if it's white, it also doesn't really matter. Make sure I've got that line nicely. Fold over, give a wee ink there. Okay, next one. I will see you in a minute or two. Right, guys, I went and stuck these on backwards, so I haven't put the last one on, so you need to make sure. So I needed to stick them on this way is the top. So this is the top one, and this is the bottom, the last one. Okay, so you see how it's laying on this. This has to be my last one, which was my first one, because I stuck them on the wrong way. Okay, so gonna stick this last one on, which is actually gonna be the first one now, or the last one. This is the last one. Oh, wrong side, not this one. Yeah, so this would have been the last one I stuck on. It's now my first one. So where my first one was, I now have to come and stick this one on. So I'm just gonna flop them all around. Sorry about that, guys. So when you start, let me show you what you do the right way. I stuck it on the wrong way. I stuck it on this way, going, folding it over and sticking it on like that. You need to stick it on so that your card is facing this way. Okay, capiche? Capiche? Okay, so I stuck it on the wrong way, but that's okay. I sorted it out in my head. So when you stick your first one down, how am I gonna say it? Have your card on the body of your circle. Okay, and I stuck this back to front. I stuck this back to front. I stuck this back to front. Yes. Okay, yeah, there we go. No, this way, woman. This way, like that. Okay, don't get confused now. Don't get confused. Okay, so when you stick it, don't have your fold and your, let me get it right to the edge there. Have it coming this way. This way. So you're over the body of your circle, not away from it like I did. Okay. I hope that's as clear as mud. Okay. Just want to get this one in like that. I'm laying it flat. Okay. Right. So let's hope that works now. So this is the top. Now, let's go. Let's find our journal and cross our fingers that this actually works. Otherwise, I have to scrap this whole video. Right. So now I was going to do this on this page. But then I thought this is going to be, I'm going to make like a montage of the whole journey up to marriage. So I'm going to put it on this, on the back page, because the back page has this. So we're going to have to do a lot of collaging on this back page. So I thought it would be a great spot for us to hide the thing. Now, if you've glued yours correctly, your loose piece will be on this side. Okay, so now what you need to do, guys, is get your circle in the middle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip all of these over. Yeah, I'll just get the back side so I can kind of want to make sure that that is, check my border around. This is, the easiest is to just go like this, guys. Just draw a circle so you can more or less see, because you kind of want this to be in the center. Okay, it's got to be in the center. Okay, now I'm just looking how far this is coming but so I'm going to make sure that this is lying this way. So this will be my last card, and this is going to be sticking on here like that. Okay, so I don't want this to be resting down here somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna go like around and around. Can't really see, but anyway, it's a general. I wonder if I shouldn't move this up a bit. No, I think I'll leave it there. Okay, so now we need to get our state-of-the-art spongy. Our pokey tool. No, that's not the pokey tool. This is the pokey tool. And in the middle of that circle, go like that. And then this is the inked side. Go like that in the middle of our circle. We need a brad. Let's have a look. We need this coppery one or a black one. I think I'm going to do black because there's these black numbers on the page across from it. Okay, so in there, flip over, get that open, and squish it. Okay, so now we have our lever. Okay, now we are going to stick this piece down. So this is my lever is going to be this side. So I'm going to make sure I don't stick it. Let's hope my lever doesn't move. My head's not working now. My head's off thing. And I even made a note here about how to stick this thing down. I know. And I still gonna draw. So it's my brain's working backwards now. And get that nicely in the center. There. Now, make sure this is dry. And guys, when you finish sticking it, flap through all your pieces to make sure you haven't like seeped glue through to a different layer. So just to make sure that there is no floppy bits. So now we go all the way around, round, bring this round, till we get to the end, and we go like this. Okay, get your in there and in there, lift that up. And pray that my lever lands on the right spot. Okay. Fingers crossed now, guys. And then hold this down to dry. And then this should go like that. And let's get the eraser and just erase our I'm probably the only one who can see that. And there we go, all the way around. Happy days. And it's lying flat, guys. I'm so happy. So this is going to be a collage. So now, what have I done, guys? What have I done? I have, first of all, we need to, ideally, we don't really want things in the center of our page, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just happy. So what I have here is, I've got some pictures of the faces that are going on here for of them, so I think I might just skip 2, and I don't want to put them on. There's space on the back, so now you have to decide, are you doing this for this page? So for the engagement, I think I'm gonna do this, so we know this one is the engagement. So I don't know if that's gonna thing. I need fingers. These fingers are so full of glue. Don't want to get it all over the photos. Oops, your uncle. Oh, we're already on 46 minutes, guys. And now my glue decides, that's it, I've had enough of you. There we go. Come on. This photo paper, guys, I just got at the same place I got the math set. It was only €3.50 for 20 pages, and I'm really, my printer must be amazing. I just have an Epson Eco Tank. Oh, this is so annoying. So annoying. Thank you. Yeah, so just get that on there like that. And then that's the first one to go down, the proposal. There he had a friend hide in the bushes for 2 hours, the poor lad. And they were going for a walk. And then he was telling the story. Now look, I've got I don't know, just don't know how this is gonna affect the photograph. I've just got a little bit of so the day before, him and his friend went to case the joint, and there's a little coffee van there, and he didn't want to go into the, she's like, oh, let's go get a cup of coffee, and he's like, oh, you go in there, I just, whatever, I don't know, standing outside. He didn't want to go in case the girls like recognized him. It's like, oh, how you doing? So that was such a fun story. Okay, next one. The two of them together. Happy days. Okay. Next one. The engagement ring. Ooh la la. Big rock. Let me give you guys a close-up. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Nice. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. Anyway, so I'm going to be sticking all the pictures. So the couple of pictures pre-engagement, before they were engaged, they've got a couple of date photos that I'm going to put in there. Then there's, so then after this we'll do like wedding paper preparations, and then I'll keep like 5 at the end for the, how fun is that, guys? I just love that. So I think what I might do is over here write engaged and the date. That's what I'll do. Oh my goodness, is that a bit skew? Doesn't matter. So now I wonder, actually, you know what? I think I might put their names here. I think I'm going to put their names here, although we know who they are. I mean, I know who they are, but okay, so now I just want to put, I think I'm going to put a flower on this one, just a turquoisey one, Yeah, I think I want to do sort of same. Oh, come on. It's like, I think it's kind of getting to the end of its life, this this. Come on. And there we go. So that's in there. Happy days. So now we have a bloomerchi to go around like that. Oh, I am so delighted with that, guys. Maybe I'll do a book plate here and put their names down on there. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, because I think the video has come to an end. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm delighted with that, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio now.